everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe for me. That would be awesome. Today you're going to be seeing this look right here. If you like what you see, please keep on watching. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be using that dark brown eyeshadow to fill in my brows. I didn't really want to use any gel, and I don't have like an eyebrow pencil at the moment, so I figured why not use a brown eyeshadow. To set my eyeshadow in place, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers. To set that primer, I'm going to be taking my e.l.f. High Definition Powder on my Real Techniques brush. I'm using the Naked Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to take that color Naked and use that big fluffy brush from BH Cosmetics. This is my transition color. It's just a very light brown. I feel like anyone has this color somewhere, whether it's on this palette or just any light brown would be awesome. It's like a orangey light brown, I would say. Okay, so that next color is not a black. It's actually a very, very dark brown, and it's from MAC, and it's the color Satan. And I'm just taking a small little blending brush and creating an outer V, and I'm just going to be focusing that dark color in my crease area and the corner of my eye to create that smoky eye effect. And I'm just going to keep blending and blending, and then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush and continue to blend. I'm going to take that color Half Baked, that's also on the Naked Urban Decay palette, and just I'm just going to put that on my lid and kind of blend those two colors together. And that color Half Baked is actually a base for this color that I'm putting on. This is from Bobbi Brown. It's such a beautiful metallic gold. It's called Glitz. And I decided to dab that with my finger because I felt like, you know, the brush wasn't really picking it up as well as, I felt like I got more pigment from using my fingers. So I just kind of dabbed that from the inner corner to the center of my eyelid. And of course, you always have to blend because you don't want it to look like a hot mess. So I kept kind of like grabbing color, blending. I used, I want to say a couple times on both the gold and the dark brown. Just kind of build up your intensity on how dark you want it and how much shimmer you want for your eye look. I was going for a more pop out, like everyone notice my eyes kind of look. So make sure you always blend is key, very key. So next thing I do is grab a makeup wipe, and I do remove all the fallout from my face. And from the same Naked palette, I'm going to be taking that light shimmer pink color called Virgin and just placing that for my eyebrow bone and underneath my eyebrows. Then I'm going to take my Tarte eyeliner brush and my Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner in the Blackest Black. And I'm just going to create a nice little wing, and I decided to really show you guys how I create my wing, so you guys could really see like maybe my techniques. I know people do it differently. I've been practicing, so I mean I'm not the best at it, still practicing, but I figured I'd show you guys and maybe get some tips from you guys, or just it's always fun and interesting to watch people do their eyeliner. So I always clean up my eyeliner, especially my wing, with some concealer. I'm using the It's Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, and I'm just taking a flat brush and just kind of cleaning that up. And for mascara, I'm going to be taking my Maybelline The Falsies Push Up Angel, and it is awesome. I'm just going to apply this on my top lashes. For foundation, I'm going to be mixing two of them actually. I'm going to be taking my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow and then my Matte and Poreless from Maybelline. They're both in the shade Classic Ivory, and I just kind of put them on the back of my hand, both of them, and just blended them together and then put them, like dotted it all over my face and then just blended it out with my buffing brush. And I went down on my neck a little bit. I did the makeup and I literally took it right off. So I wasn't too much into blending into my neck. For concealer, I'm using my NYX HD concealer in the shade Porcelain and just highlighting and concealing in my high points in my face and also underneath my eyes. I was listening to music, so that's why I was just kind of like dancing like that. But I take a clean little, what is that called? A sponge, and I'm not going to say beauty blender because it's not a beauty blender, but it is a sponge because I don't have a beauty blender at this moment. So I set my entire face really with the e.l.f. high definition powder, but I focused it more on the areas where I applied concealer. For bronzer, I'm using, of course, my freaking, I always use this bronzer. It's kind of annoying, I know. It's Rimmel London. It's in the shade Sunlight. And I'm just, carving out my cheekbones, adding some color back into my face because every time I go in with foundation and concealer, I always look like a ghost. So I'm just kind of putting some warmth back into my face and my jawline. And I also put a little bit on my nose. For blush, I'm going to be using the Milani Illuminating. It's called face powder, and it's basically, it says you can use that as a highlighter or bronzer or blush, but I love this blush. I think it's so pretty. And so I just put that on the apples of my cheeks and I'm slaying. Just kidding. We're not done yet. I'm weird. I'm so weird. All right, so for highlight, I'm going to be taking this little highlighter. It's called Cashmere. It's from Glossy Box, I want to say. It's a cream highlighter, so I'm using this for a base, even though you can still see some shimmer from that highlight. And I'm just doing my cheekbones and my chin and my Cupid's bow and my nose. And on top of that, I'm going to be using my Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette, and I'm going to take that lightest shade right here, and I'm just going to go over all that highlight with that fan right there, that fan brush, and it just makes it pop out. And I find it that my highlighter, when you put down like a base for it, it really just lasts longer throughout the day. So, I mean, I don't know, that's just my preference, but just slaying away with this highlighter. What is wrong with me? Okay, so next thing I'm going to grab, I have this little Kat Von D little lipstick. Oh, just kidding. What am I doing? I grabbed that same MAC eyeshadow and I grabbed a little small brush and I just kind of focused the dark shadow on the outer corner to the center of my under eye, and then I'm going to take my transition shade and that half-baked color that I put on the inner to the center of my lid underneath, and then I put mascara on the bottom of my lashes. And here's my Kat Von D little mini lipstick I was talking about. It's in the shade Underage Red, and this red is so pretty. And this is my lip color. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry it's been such a long time, but I'm back. Oh, no, no, yeah, no, no, no.